Did not plan on doing an episode tonight. Like, genuinely did not plan on doing an episode tonight. But my God, did this team find new ways to piss you off? And it started off great. Bryce Harper gets a double. We take a 1-0 lead. Brandon Marsh in the 4 spot. The only reason he was in the 4 spot is because the Diamondbacks have no lefties in their bullpen. Made sense. Hits a 3-run bomb. You think everything's great in the world. But before I start, because the person I am most upset at is Trey Turner. He is the biggest no-show, fake stats, loser star we have ever seen in this city. Every time he comes to the plate, you know how it's going to end. And it's like Justin Crawford, a rookie with some heart, with some flair, almost ties the game, hits one off the wall, he gets to third, he's pumping up, and there comes Trey Turner coming up to the plate. You knew the game was going to end when Trey Turner came up. It's unbelievable that he gets paid this much money to do absolutely nothing. He takes 2 pitches down the dick, and then he pops one up to left field. Trey Turner gets all of his hits, all of his stats in garbage time. It's when we're up 10-0 and he piles on a 4 to 5 hit game, or when we're down 10-0 and he spews doubles and triples in the gap. When you need Trey Turner to show up, he never does. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of him getting a pass in the city, because it's like, at least when Bryce comes up, at least when Kyle comes up, they might not come through, but there's a threat of them coming through. Trey Turner is nothing. And then it goes back to the quotes when he was like, I think everyone's losing their minds. We're losing our minds because it's the same crap year in and year out, and you're at the head front of it. You were terrible to end 23 against the Diamondbacks. You were terrible in 2024 against the Mets. You were awful against the Dodgers. What happened in Game 2? Runner on third and second, Trey Turner comes up and he hits a weak ground ball to Tommy Edman. Trey Turner is a problem. What do you do about that problem? Absolutely nothing, because there's nothing you can do. He's here for the rest of his life, and he's only going to get worse. And I'm not trying to be clickbaity. I'm not trying to be ragey. I'm not trying to just, do stuff for engagement. He's infuriating to watch because, again, you know how it's going to end in a clutch spot with Trey Turner. For the love of God, and I don't know what we can do, because he's our $300 million shortstop, to where it's just so frustrating, man. But that's just the raw emotion, what I saw at the last at-bat. But overall, Jesus Luzardo sucked. He's had 2 out of his 3 starts have been awful. Not bad, awful. And it makes you wonder, was last year a fluke? I think Jesus Luzardo is going to be fine. I really do. But, 5-0 lead, dude, or 4-0 lead. Have some balls. Genuinely just go out and throw strikes. Like, get quick outs. Don't fall behind hitters to where then a couple base hits makes it 4-2. Then it's 4-4. Because the bullpen was fantastic. Bolin came in, did a hell of a job. Tanner Banks came in, and the bullpen's been great all this year. And the offense, thank you, Brandon Marsh. You've been playing well. Bryce Harper looks like he's turning a page. 8 scoreless innings after you put a 4 spot off Michael Soroka? How many 16 strikeouts? This offense is feeble, dude. It's absolutely feeble and just non-competitive at-bats. Alec Bohm sucks. Genuinely sucks at baseball. And it's the same crap year in and year out. He's not a good baseball player. Let Edmundo Sosa play. Hell, let Otto Kemp play his natural position. I am so done with Alec Bohm. JT looked good at the plate. I think JT is a good player. Maybe. I don't know. But you telling me, against the Arizona Diamondbacks, a team that doesn't have a lefty in the bullpen, you go 8 shutty? So you're telling me 28 out of the last 29 innings, the Phillies haven't scored a run. How can you win baseball games like that? You genuinely can't. And I didn't even plan on making an episode tonight because I do series recaps, but it's just so frustrating to where you had a chance to get back home, some home cooking. The thing about the Phillies is they do play well at CVP, except when it matters most in the playoffs. It's become a house of horrors, our own ballpark. But in the regular season, they come back. You got the City Connects. You get to see your fans. And it started off great. But this team, man, it lacks something. And it's been lacking something for years. But this is different, man, because it's like, with the teams the last few years, they were really good in the regular season, and they still might be. We're 13 games into the season, but there's just something off. It's like they don't even want to be there anymore, especially Trey Turner, dude. The way he just walks up to the plate just pisses me off. You got Taiwan Walker going tomorrow. To try to even up the series. At least if we would have won today, which we should have, you lose tomorrow, you have a rubber match with Andrew Painter at home on a Sunday afternoon game. I think we win that series. Now you have to rely on Taiwan Walker. Not only do you have to rely on Taiwan Walker, if Taiwan Walker gives you 5 innings of 4 runs, I will take that. You think this offense is scoring more than 4 runs? And it's just like, oh my gosh, dude. So this was frustrating. This was unbelievable. Man, and I said going into the season, for Rob Thompson to be fired, something awful must have happened. Something terrible must have happened. We're 6-7. We're playing not awful teams. We're not playing good teams. We're not playing playoff teams. This is the part of the schedule that you have to dominate. Because if we play 500 ball going into May and June, we are going to get our ass kicked this summer. It is going to be a nightmare out of hell. And then everyone's going to be wondering, why are the Phillies out of a playoff spot? It's because they're, they're not capitalizing. These are the games you got to win. And I know I didn't even look at Rob Thompson's post-game show. I usually do that after the games before I do some of these videos, but I was just too upset to even listen to it because I know what it's going to be. The guys are trying too much. They got to go back to passing the baton, this, that, and the third, and it's that lackluster energy that has been here for 4 years. I like Topper. I think he's a good manager. At the end of the day, it's on the players, right? Someone's got to come in there and kick these guys in the ass. Someone has to go in that clubhouse and say, this is unfucking acceptable. So that's not going to happen. They're not going to do it. So good luck tomorrow. I'm going to be watching. I always watch. No matter what they do, I always watch. We got Taiwan Walker on the bump. So that'll do it for this episode of Baseball for Maniacs. Let me know what you guys think. I like to think of myself as an even kill kind of guy. This team just does things to me, man. Oh my gosh. Good night, guys. And as always, go Phils!